Hello, my name is Alexander Rocha, and I'm from the School of Harmony Science Academy, Dallas. And I'm here to talk to you about my personal experiences working with the robotics team that we have at the school. Our school's team is Team 3282, the Robo Tigers. And I have to say, having the experience of this competition was very gratifying. It was a really fun thing to do, and it's really something that I think a lot of people should check out. The competition was funded by First Robotics. You can check them out here in the button thing, or I'll have them in the description as well for a link to their webpage. But all in all, it was a really great experience, and I really hope that a lot of more people decide to take this opportunity and to join in for future competitions. I was a member of the teams that were used to compete in both the FRC, that is the First Robotics Challenge, as well as the FTC, First Technical Challenge, portions of the first competitions. There are a lot of different competitions out there, ranging from ones for middle schoolers and smaller children to FRC, which is the one that's a little bit more dangerous and usually for more experienced or technically older people. First Robotics is a very professional sport in which many teams from all over the world just come together and show their enthusiasm and their passion for robotics and technology. I think it's a really great experience because you get to meet so many people and you get to learn your communication skills, you get to build your technical skills even when you're making your robot. And it's a really great experience for people who want to learn what future careers are like. One thing about the competition is that a lot of times you'll hear the reference to gracious professionalism. Now this is a very important thing for the competition because they really believe in helping each other out, even if you're like enemy teams, because you never know who's going to be with you. So one of the usual aspects of the competitions is alliances, and in these alliances random teams are selected to work together to fight against another alliance. This is really important because it shows that you must be respectful to everyone. You cannot detriment any team whatsoever because you never know if they're going to be on your alliance one time. So usually it leads to all the teams working together, helping each other out no matter what, even if they were just enemies in a previous round. I personally believe I'm going to take these experiences that I've had with the team far. I've learned a lot working with many of the seniors. They've taught me a lot about building the robot itself, somewhat about programming, which I'm hoping to get into in the summer so I can learn myself. So it really, it goes with you. You don't just go to the competition and it's over. You really learn a lot from it and you really take it with you. Also, the competition itself was very amazing. Like, it's one of the most exciting things I've ever been to. It's definitely one of my favorite memories throughout all of high school. I'm definitely going to continue going to those competitions because it's a really fun thing to do. And going to these competitions is something I've never experienced before because it's like a whole new level to simple academic competitions. I mean, you're there, you've done your work and you think you know everything, but just as that's happening, you need to innovate your entire robot, recreate it, redesign it, add things to it, because you never know what's going to happen. A lot of times you have failures, you have requirements of the competition field that you weren't ready for, and it really gets you to be able to solve problems on the spot, and it's a really great experience for future engineers. The organization also helps their students get scholarships, mainly for juniors and seniors, to my disappointment, but at least it's something to look forward to. As for our robot, I believe we did very well for the amount of time that we had to work on it and the limited funds and limited tools that we had. However, I must say that I thank my school very much for all the funding, all the support they gave. We got a lot of new tools this year, and we got a lot of new supplies. Just maybe not as much as other schools, but that is understandable considering those have been funding for quite a while. So hopefully next year and some of the following years we get a lot more funding, or we get more experience, and from this we could probably build a better robot. But hopefully I'll have a picture up there or over there somewhere, wherever I find it, so you can see kind of what we've done, considering that it was really fun making it and I really enjoyed it. As for the logs on the websites, I believe that they did help not only in record keeping, because they were great at that. I mean, it helped me keep track of what we did on what days if I ever had to look back or if I just felt like remembering. But also on that point, it really helped, keep those memories, because in some of my logs, I could kind of tell the emotions that I had at that time. So it's really good for thinking back, especially since I'm not a very good person with remembering old events with detail. So it was really fun for me to go back and just remember, how much fun we've had with it. I think historically, this project also has a lot of context because it kind of shows the evolution of technology. Students get to experience it hands-on, how they can create this amazing design, this amazing robot that actually moves and does whatever they want from scratch. And watching it progress, I think, is one of the greatest things I've ever seen, because you start with just bare pieces of metal and you end with something you never thought you were going to have. And sometimes it's not even exactly what you plan to have, but every time you're still just as satisfied with it. I think this project was actually very fun. This is probably one of the best things I've done. I'm sure to keep doing it. I'm definitely going to be in it next year, and I hope that maybe next year we can do better. It was still a great experience, and I'll never forget it. It's going to be with me forever. And I thank the school for having this opportunity. They have a lot of open extracurriculars and a lot of open clubs that you can join. If you ever want to sign up, you can always go to the school's website and maybe apply and see if you can join, because Harmony Science Academy is a great school, and it has a lot of great opportunities for extracurricular activities, as I said, and also clubs, just for general interest. So if you're ever looking into it, it's a good thing to see. Thank you for watching, by the way, and I hope anyone who's already at the school, thinks about joining the robotics team, because it was one of the greatest experiences I ever had. Thank you.